I've always been fascinated by the idea that a trading bot could help you trade cryptocurrency actively while you're asleep, and at the same time you're making money while you're doing something else. And that's pretty cool, right? I've always wanted to try one of these bots, and in this video I will be using PIONEX to set up a cryptocurrency trading bot for me. I'll give it an amount to help me trade, and let's just see how well or bad it goes for me. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I'm always transparent when it comes to sponsorships. In this video, I am actually paid to review PIONEX exchange. And don't worry, I'll definitely cover all of the advantages and disadvantages of the exchange, and I will always review it fair and square and honestly as well. I made sure that the team is okay with me being honest, completely honest with you guys on the camera. So we will first start off with the advantages and disadvantages of the exchange, so that you guys know whether if you guys are interested in this exchange or not. It'll help us first balance out our judgment, and then we're gonna go ahead and set up the trading bot that I talked about earlier in this video. So the first advantage here is that PIONEX actually owns the MSB license issued by FinCEN, and this is license that is owned by Binance and Huobi as well. Next up, according to their website, it stated that they have 16 free inbuilt trading tools, and if we were to compare it with Huobi only have one grid trading bot. So that is the advantage, the major advantage of using PIONEX. So as we scroll down into PIONEX's website, it is stated that security has been going on very well, and PIONEX has been operating safely for 899 days. And then moving on, PIONEX stated that it aggregates the liquidity from Binance and Huobi and near the ticker price. And then moving on down here, it is said that it is backed by 3 companies. It is Gaorong Capital, Shunwei Capital, and Zhen Fund, for more than 10 million US dollars. So should there be anything that happens to the exchange, hopefully not, but they have 10 million US dollars to fall back onto. So moving on, the next advantage is PIONEX actually has over 200 crypto tokens on the exchange itself. So that is really good. Like, I cannot imagine somebody asking for more than that, because most of the coins that you guys are looking for are probably on the exchange itself. So moving on to the disadvantages of the website or the exchange. The first point is that it requires KYC. I know a lot of other exchange requires KYC, but PIONEX did not or does not require KYC before December. So that means if you are a user signing up after this year's December, which is already too late by the time you see this video, it requires you to do KYC. And just one additional point that I want to add is that the KYC is a little bit troublesome comparing to the rest. It actually requires you to hold up a paper writing PIONEX and then the day's date and then holding your IC as well. So that is actually a lot of effort to be put in just to complete the KYC process, and I just didn't really like that. So moving on to the next disadvantage on the PIONEX exchange is that even though there are over 200 crypto tokens, not all of the crypto tokens are being able to withdraw by you, and it does not support all 200 plus network as well. So let's just say you want to withdraw pump token from PIONEX all the way to Huobi, but PIONEX does not support that withdrawal, so you gotta actually sell it into USDT first and then convert your USDT all the way to Huobi and then rebuy it on Huobi itself. Next up, this exchange does not support any kind of fiat currency transaction. You cannot buy any crypto tokens directly from US dollars. You have to go into USDT or BTC or Ethereum pairs to actually go and get the tokens that you want within the platform. Same goes to liquidating. You cannot sell your Bitcoin for US dollars and straight back into your account. Those kind of stuff, you gotta do it on other exchanges with P2P services or whatnot. And the last disadvantage on PIONEX is the user interface and the user experience. It is not as good as the other platforms, honestly though, but it is still enough for us to really understand the platform, and once you understand the platform, it is just fine. So moving on to the app. On the App Store or the Google Play Store, you will be seeing 2 PIONEX apps, one being the blue one, PIONEX Lite, and one being the orange one as the PIONEX app. So right here, PIONEX Lite is the one that is more simplified version of PIONEX, and for the PIONEX app, which is the orange logo, is the one that has over 16 built-in free trading bots. So for people like me who wants to go ahead and try out crypto trading bots, you guys should be downloading the orange one instead of the blue one. But it is not only limited to one app that you can download both. So here is the catch. So remember I said that PIONEX does not allow you to do any kind of fiat transaction. You can actually do it on the PIONEX Lite app. So if you want to go through any kind of crypto transaction, buy any kind of cryptocurrency with US dollars or any kind of currency that you want to use, you guys can do that on PIONEX Lite, but not on PIONEX. So that is the difference between PIONEX Lite and PIONEX app. So right now we are actually on PIONEX's website, and you guys can see it is as simple as it is. Let's just go straight into trading mode. So right here in trading mode, you guys can see the pairs. Right now I'm in BTC and USD pairs. You guys can actually go ahead and choose all of your pair. There are USDT pairs, leverage tokens, BTC pairs, Ethereum pairs, Binance coin pairs. So it is definitely more than enough of what most people are looking for. But right here, this is not the point. We are here to actually go ahead and set up the grid trading bot. So right here, you guys can see on the right side, it says trading bot, and it has grid trading and all the other 15 bots that you want to use, or you can go ahead and try it out yourselves. So here's the question, right? You might ask, hey Dennis, what bot should I use in what kind of market situations, and how do I set it up? So the good thing is, right here, PIONEX actually tells you what this bot is for. Right here, below grid trading, it says 7 to 24 hours, auto buy low and sell high. And on the left, it says fitting markets for sideways and bullish. So let's just go ahead into maybe like a reverse grid trading bot. It is for first sell high, then buy low. Fitting markets for bearish markets. So it tells you and explains to you how and when you should be using certain bots. So it's definitely making the job very easy for you. All you gotta do is set it up, put in an amount of money that you're willing to trust the bot with, and it will pretty much do the work for you. But there is one thing that we are all skeptical of, and that is its performance. So in this video, I will be setting up this grid trading bot, and then let's see how well or bad it goes. So right away, I'll be creating a grid trading bot. Right here, you have the use AI strategy where it sets up everything for you automatically, or you guys can go ahead and select manual setting. For me though, I'll actually set up a manual setting, but the good thing here is that I can copy parameters to manual settings, and then I can change the things that I want to change. So right here it says lower price and upper price. So every time when you set up this bot, this is the price range that your bot will trade within. So let's just say it's 32,800, and once the price of Bitcoin falls below 32,800, the bot will completely shut off, and that is how it is. So you guys can go ahead and set your own price target or price range for the certain asset that you want to trade. So let's just say I want to keep it at, let's just say 100 grids. So for grids, what this means is that if you're to put in more grids, then your bot will spread out your trades into more smaller trades. But if you set it to a lower grid, then the bot will help you execute lesser trades but with a larger capital. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So I'm just going to set the grids at 100 total, and right here it says the total investment should be a minimum of $538 and probably until $700 US. So I'm just going to put in a minimum amount of 540. So while you're creating this grid trading bot, right here there is an advanced settings, and when you expand it, you have all this kind of trigger loss, stop loss, take profits, slippage control, grid mode, and investment mode. So for me, I'll just leave it as it is while I'm setting up the bot. But here is the difference between geometric and arithmetic. So for arithmetic bot, all the trades executed are at a equal range. Like let's just say 10, 20, 30. So the range will be 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that is for arithmetic trading bot. But for geometric grid, on the other hand, the bot will actually identify the market on an uptrend. And the stronger it is on an uptrend, then the larger the gap will be. Let's just say 10, 20, 40, 80, and 160. So that is how geometric grid works. And then let's just go ahead and create the bot. So still use BTC for me. Okay, so right here what you gotta do is you have to have a balance of allocation of these two assets. Let's just say you want to trade the Bitcoin and USDT pair. You have to have a mix of both of these cryptocurrencies in order for the bot to help you buy and sell cryptocurrencies at a certain amount of time. So it actually makes a lot of sense. So let's just go ahead and click continue, and the investments will be at a 540 USDT. So right now the bot has been created, and you guys can see at the bottom of my screen it says starting the bot. I'm actually quite nervous and excited at the same time. I want to see how this bot plays out, So here we go. The grid trading bot is running. So this is how the grid bot actually works. Right now we're at this part of the website. It says grid trading bot, and you guys can see that the line is going down. It buys when it goes down, and it sells, and it goes back down and buy, and it sells. So I hope you guys understand this simple explanation that I have for you guys. So I'm just going to let the grid trading bot in my account in PIONEX run for a month, and after a month I'll actually make an update video on this channel, and you guys can come back and see how is the result, whether if I'm profitable or I am actually losing a ton of my money. By the way, if you guys like what you're seeing so far and are interested in signing up with PIONEX Exchange, you guys can go ahead and use the referral code in the description box below. So right here, our concerns is about the fees, right? So the bot will just keep on executing trades anytime that they think is suitable, and you'll be like, oh, what if I get charged with a hefty amount of fees? Don't worry, because on their website here it says the maker and taker's fees will be at 0.05%, and any kind of withdrawal of the crypto tokens of their fees, they are also listed on the website itself. You guys can go ahead and check it out yourself if you're interested in these fees. So there you have it for PIONEX. It is a completely new experience for a lot of people, including myself. And this is the first time I've actually came across a cryptocurrency exchange that allows you or offers you 16, not 1, not 2, but 16 built-in free trading bots. And the most important part is that it is free. So if you guys want to go ahead and try out using some of these trading bots on PIONEX, you guys can use the referral code in the description box below. And once again, I am sponsored. I try to be as honest as possible. 1 month later on, we will see how well or bad this bot performs. So I hope you guys found this video valuable and hopefully opened your eyes on how to use a crypto trading bot. So with that being said, I hope you guys are staying safe, investing safe. I'll see you in the next video.
Got you dancing in the middle of the club, got you dancing in the middle of the club. I know what you